Happy Monday night to you. Hope you're doing well. I'm gonna send out the link here on our Twitter group chat here, or I should say the X group chat here. Let's see here. Let me make sure the live's going good. Yes, sir. We are up and running. Got a good one tonight. Got some good trivia. Gonna have some fun tonight, man. Got 20 boxes to open tonight, so we're gonna go kind of quickly. Just send out the link and let everybody know we are live. Good deal. A little Dixieland delight in the background, celebrating the Alabama-Tennessee win still from a couple weekends ago. We got LSU this weekend, but we're talking NFL tonight. So let me get up here. All right, good deal. Sure, everybody's rocking and rolling. See if we got, all I'm seeing is 2 so far on the live, which is okay. I want to make sure everybody's good and set here. We'll do a little review. Can't even get all the product in here. So we've got 10 Mosaic Megas. These are all targets, by the way. So we've got 10 Mosaic Mega boxes. I'll peel back a little bit, peel behind the curtain, you can see. And then we got 10 blaster boxes as well. They go all the way up here. Got a little light in there. You see, we got all of our boxes right in front of us. That's how we'll do it. So I'll give you guys a couple seconds to get on here. I'm going to take a look at the teams that are left. We do have a lot of teams left tonight. We got 8 teams actually tonight that are left. If you want to make a last-minute offer on those before we crack box number 1, that's fine. If not, they will wind up being prize cards for trivia in a future break, unless we get some nice Bryce Youngs. Those will go in the PC for the Bama fan that I am. But let's do this. Let's while we wait for everybody to get on, we'll read through the teams in just a second here. But on a football break, we always give out a $25 credit. So I'm going to go to my screen here. I've got it set and ready to go, and I'll show you how that works. So jump over here to the screen, to the laptop. Random.org. Then on a PYT, we've got everybody in here once. Everybody's name is in here once. And I'm going to roll the dice and get a number, 5 or under. We're going to re-roll right here. So we got a 7. So we're going to randomize our list 7 times. And this list has got everybody in here once. Everybody that's in the break. We got a few newcomers on there, which we'll go over that in just a second. So that's how we go. We'll go 7 times. Name on top. You will win a $25 credit that you can use on a future break. We got 16 folks on the break. We've got multiple people with multiple teams. There's 2, 3, 4. I need to peel back a little bit, don't I? Let me see here. There we go. We zoomed in a little too much. You can see we've gone 4 times. 5, 6, and 1 more time to go. Timmy T was on the top right then. Our buddy Tim, glad to have you back on. You can see there 6 times. I'll go up a little bit here and then zoom in just a hair. Still just 3 on the live. What everybody's doing tonight. All right, here we go. Last time, let's get a winner. And there we go. We do have a winner. You can see there that's backfield cards from Twitter there, from X social media there. That is David S. David, congratulations. You just won a $25 credit that you can use on a future break. You know what? Or you can use it on this break as well if you're on the live. But congratulations to David. He wins a $25 credit. The number 2 spot is important as well. If we pull a Panini point card, which we got a lot of boxes, so we got pretty good odds there, it will go to the number 2 spot. So Brian Hernandez is in the Panini point spot. If we were to pull a second Panini points card, we'll go to number 3 there with Josh, and so on and so forth. But congratulations, David, who is a first-timer, man. Some of these guys have been on tons of breaks and have not won a $25 credit. You do it on the very first one, man, so congratulations there. All right, once again, run through the teams that are left. Panthers, Bears, Packers, Rams, Saints, Giants, Steelers, and Bucks. Feel free to make an offer on one of those teams. And let's run through our teams, folks, and we're going to get going. See, I got a couple sheets back here. Oh, printed it twice. I'm going to stick one up on the wall here. Sorry about the shadows there for a second. All right, so here we go. Here's our teams, and then we will get to opening some packs here. We got Johnny's got Cardinals. Blaine has got the 4 teams and no luck, says Ken. All right, so Blaine's got the Falcons. Richard's got the, let me mention too, Blaine is a first-timer. So welcome, Blaine. Glad to have you aboard, buddy. And then we got Ravens. We got Richard, who's also a first-timer. Welcome, Richard. And then we got our buddy back, Timmy T. He's got his Bills. Panthers are vacant. Bears are vacant. Then we're going to go Bengals, our buddy Shane, our Bengals fan there. And then we got Michael Falcon's got the Browns. Kenneth's got the Cowboys. Blaine again right there with the Broncos. Kenneth also the Lions. Packers are empty. David, who just won the $25 credit, he's got the Houston Texans. And then our buddy Brett has got the Colts. Richard has got the Jags there, first timer. Richard, welcome, buddy. Kenneth has got also got the Chiefs. Connor Raiders. Kenneth also got the Chargers. Rams are vacant. Craig has got the Dolphins. Michael F's got the Vikings. Brian Hernandez, what's up, Brian? Hope you're doing well. He's got the Pats. He's in the point spot on the random there too. So Saints and Giants are open still. If anyone wants to make an offer, feel free, but we're going to start soon. Matthew H., first timer also there, Adventures Average on Twitter. Glad to have you, buddy. He's got the Jets. We got Elo has got the Eagles, and then we got Steelers are vacant. And then backfield cards again there, David S., 49ers, won the $25 credit. He's also got the 49ers. Seahawks is Noah. What's up, Noah? Bucks are open. Josh, Tennessee Titans. And then got Tighten Up right there. Good win yesterday. And Commanders is Elo. So we are all set, folks. One more time. I'm going to give you one more chance. No pressure here. Like I said, I am a collector too, so no worries there. But most of these cards, a lot of the color, a lot of your prisms will go in future breaks for prize cards. We've got Panthers, Bears, Packers, Rams, Saints. I'll take Packers with the credit if possible. This is David, by the way. Okay, David, let me see here. Packers, absolutely. All right, so David is going to take the Packers. So we're going to mark those guys out. And David, I'm going to make a note here on our teams. All right, so we got David S. has got the Packers with the $25 credit. Yeah, congrats there as he wastes no time using that. So we got Panthers, Bears, Rams, Saints, Giants, Steelers, and Bucks are left. So we're all set. We've made the introductions. Once again, this is Southern Card Breaks. My name is Joey. And a lot of nights I break. It's been a while because life is so busy. This is a part-time thing for me. I'm a father of 4. Got 3 still at home. Got back in the hobby, not the habit, but got back in the hobby back in 2020 and loved the hobby. Started breaking. I think my first break was in the spring of 2021. And do it for fun. Really enjoy the hobby. Like I said, we are all set to go here. Let me put the YouTube on my my laptop so I can see a little bit better here. All right, so here we go. We're going to do the 10 blasters first. Let me move that sheet out of the way. We're going to do our 10 blasters first, and then we're going to do our megas following that. So you can see that one is empty. Let's move our sheet here. So we're all set. We finished with 7 vacant teams. Nobody's got the Panthers. All right, and we are set. So good luck to everybody. I'm going to span down just a little bit. We got a lot of boxes to open here. All right, let's go. But like I said, Southern Card Breaks, this is break number 215. Usually do about 1 or 2 a week. Back when things were rolling, used to do about 4 or 5 a week even at one point, maybe or early on. But that's fine. Like I said, got a full-time career, and this is a lot of fun. And look at that. Pack number 1. How about a true silver Bryce Young? Nobody got the Panthers. That one is going to have to go to me, fellas. Sorry about that. But I will take it. Bryce Young, true silver action right off the bat. Hopefully we can see a lot of C.J. Stroud. We see the emergent Will Levis tonight, right? Along with Mr. Richardson and all those other rookies as well. Derek Hall there. Pack number 2. Pack number 1, man. True Silver Bryce to start off with. And so, anyway, like I said, life is busy. My wife used to be on a lot of breaks with me. We have a lot of fun back and forth. She's gonna join the breaks back in December, because in December we do Christmas movie trivia. Like to do a lot of sports trivia, but we like to mix it up every now and then. Sometimes when we're out of season and have a little fun. We've done all kind of trivia in the past. It says, need some nice Bijan, says Blaine. Looking for a little Bijan Robinson. Good stuff there. Brents and Emmitt Smith. Green Mosaic. I'll bring my laptop a little closer here. Let me see. My chat is not... My chat is not on my screen, on my laptop, the way I want it to. Let me scroll down a little bit here. Okay, I am now seeing your messages. So, I don't know what happened to the format on my laptop here. Target or Walmart, says Shane. So these are all Target. All right. Let's see what's left in the break. Connor said 4 teams and no luck. Okay. All right. So I think I'm up to date here. Let's see. All right. Here we go. All right. Sorry for the delay there, folks. I see there. Ken says, nice Emmett. Blaine says, I got your Bijan message. I'm reading everything right now. Sam Howell, who's sore every Monday from the amount of sacks he takes. Tank Bigsby. Devontae Smith, elevate. Next pack. 2 packs left for our first blaster. Staubach, Allen, James, we go Najee, Justin Jefferson. Nice Micah right here. Green Prism Micah Parsons there for Dallas. That one's going to go to Kenneth. Last pack here. Blaster number 1. So the way trivia works is we got a few new first-timers on here. I've got 8 trivia questions tonight. We'll do a little prize card for each trivia. First person with the correct answer wins the prize card. We will open up after our 3rd box. Nice Jahan Dotson right there. But after our 3rd box, we will start trivia, and then we'll probably do it every other box on the trivia. Yeah, so a bunch of questions tonight. We're done with box number 1. Let's go to blaster number 2. Go Cowboys, says Ken. I tell you what, don't sleep on the Cowboys. This is, I mean, anybody who says they can tell you who's going to be in the Super Bowl, that's a bunch of baloney. And the Cowboys just have, in my opinion, have a pretty good shot as anybody right now, especially the way that the 49ers have come down to earth over the last 3 weeks. But the 49ers completely healthy, a lot better than they've been playing the last couple of weeks, but I think it's wide open. Eagles have won a lot of, even though they've got the best record, they've won a ton of close games. Their defense isn't playing as well as they played last year. Let's see. Go next pack. It is wide open. Olave, Burrow, I tell you what, watch out. Cincinnati has come to life here lately. Big win over San Francisco yesterday. Doesn't hurt. Burrow looks like he's healthy now, and he is looking like Joe Burr there. Joe Cool. We got a C.J. Stroud debut. It is a base, and just so you know, too, all rookies will be sleeved, no matter if they're base or some color or prism or whatever. All hits will be sleeved and top-loaded. Target at Walmart. These are all Target. Let's see. Chiefs looks terrible. Okay. Man, my messages are like bunched up together because I know that was an old question. Ken says Chiefs looks terrible yesterday. Yeah, not their best day. That's for sure. They're Adam Thielen, who's having a good year. And the NFL is just, tell you what, any given Sunday, anybody can beat anybody. That's for sure. With maybe a few exceptions, right? That's a nice Kenny Pickett. Silver right there. That one's going to go to nobody because nobody has the Pittsburgh Steelers. All right, next pack. Kenny Pickett, probably the best card out of this one so far. Will Anderson, Marino, Travis Etienne, green right there. And one more pack from our second blaster. So we got Origins coming out next week. That's kind of exciting. I believe we got Origins. We got the first off the line coming out tomorrow in Origins, and then the regular launch of Origins next week, I believe. Origins always a fun-looking product. All right, so that's it for box number 2. We'll do one more before we do our first trivia question. Pull that next box down off the top here. Tell you what, I'm going to have one more big Mosaic break because I've got way too much of this stuff. I need to get rid of it. So I'm really going to try to have that break Friday night. I'm probably just going to declare it with the first post that it's Friday night, and we're going to run it regardless because that's the only night this weekend that I've got free. And Saturday night's at Alabama LSU. Definitely not breaking that night. But probably we'll declare it for Friday. Post it probably tomorrow. And not much there in pack number 1. But be on the lookout for that. I've got one Mosaic hobby box left. So I'll probably throw that in there. One Mosaic hobby box with some more megas and some blasters. I've got some plates and patches. There's Hendon Hooker. I got a couple boxes of plates and patches I need to mix into a break sometime here as well. Oh, that's a good-looking card right there. Look at that Jalen Waddle. I like the National Pride cards this year. It's a good-looking card. Oh, we'll sleeve that up. That is nice. Going to Craig, who's got the Dolphins tonight. Nice touch there with the that is a colorful card right there. There we go. Throw the Jalen Waddle up here. Next pack. Like I said, going to do our first trivia question after this box. Jared Goff. What about the unis? The Lions are wearing tonight. Pretty sweet, huh? I don't know about those helmets though. We got Landon Collins, former Bama star. Next pack. We got Dorian Thompson, Robinson there, Brian Burns, Davis, and then true silver Derek Hall for the Bears. And then we got a Jake Moody for the 49ers. Next pack. Our base, Christian Watson, nothing but base right there. Next pack. This is just box number 3 out of 20. We got a long way to go, folks. Stick with me. How about a little kicker action there? Adam Vinatieri. All right, so that's it for our box number 3. So let's do a trivia question. So we're talking about Week 8 in the NFL. We got one more game that's going on right now. But all these questions have to do with Week 8 in the NFL. Like I said, first person with the correct answer, little prize card for you. So here we go. Question number 1. So, well, the Tennessee Titans might have found their quarterback of the future yesterday in Will Levis. He went 19 of 29, 238 yards, 4 touchdowns, and only the third quarterback in the history of the league to throw 4 touchdowns in their debut. The question is, name one of the other 2 guys that threw 4 touchdowns in their NFL debut, their first start in the NFL. Name one of the other 2 guys that accomplished this. Got a prize card for the winner. There's Brian Hernandez, who says, "Hey-o, what's up?" Just now seeing that. Mahomes, says Brian Hernandez. That's incorrect. Only 2 other guys have ever thrown 4 touchdowns. Mariota, says Connor, and he is absolutely right. Marcus Mariota is one of those guys. So is Marcus Mariota, and the other guy was Fran Tarkenton, the great Minnesota Viking there, going way back in time. See, Marino, says Ken, and that's incorrect. But this guy right here joins a few that have thrown 4 touchdowns in their first NFL game, which actually didn't even start the game, did he? Then he came in. They said it on the broadcast, said Connor. Yeah, I heard it all over ESPN. I saw it over Instagram and Twitter today. So this guy right here, I'll tell you what, dude, this guy, I always felt good about his chances in the NFL, and I still do. Big arm, very, very athletic, big guy. Dude is absolutely ripped, too. But anyway, Will Levis, that's the prize card. That one will go to Connor. Let me make a note there, and we'll keep going. Connor gets the Levis. And here we go, box number 4. So we'll do another trivia question in 2 boxes. How about that? Ray Lewis, Chris Godwin. Then we got to elevate there, Mike Evans, next pack. So what are we watching tonight? Y'all watching, Brian says, Mariota, just misspelled. So what are we watching tonight? Y'all watching football, y'all watching baseball, or y'all watching both? If I wasn't doing the break, I'd be watching both. But there's Will Levis right there, NFL debut, going to Josh. It's a base, and then right behind that we got a Will Levis base there. Looking good so far. Got to be excited if you're a Titans fan. How about a Zay Flowers green right here for Baltimore? Nice little card right there for Richard. Good-looking rookie. Rangers here, says Ken. I know Ken's a big Rangers fan. Brian Hernandez says Rangers. So we're going national. Brian Hernandez is going American League instead of National League. Big Dodgers fan that's pulling for the Rangers. If you had to make me pick one, I'd go Rangers, but don't dislike either team. Had a really good World Series so far. Man, that game 1 was pretty awesome. Game 2 was a blowout though. 3-0. Is it 3-0 Rangers right now, I believe? Hadn't looked up in a while. Got it right above me. Joey Porter Jr., rookie there, and Patrick Mahomes, epic performers. Ryan Hernandez says, I'm not pulling for the Rangers. I'm rooting for Corey Seager, the former Dodger. Well, dude, that's, Corey Seager won a World Series in L.A. So I get it. Like I could never not like Freddie Freeman as a Braves fan, right? I don't like seeing him in that Dodger uniform, but I'll always love Freddie Freeman there. Nice Bijan Robinson. We got Fletcher Cox green. There we go. So I get it. Yeah. I always pull for Dansby as well, even though he's not a Brave anymore. You get so emotionally attached to these guys, and then they go to a different team, man. It stinks. DeAndre Swift right there. DeAndre Swift, that one's going to go to Elo. There we go. Touchdown match, Joey B. All right, last pack. Box number 4. Brian Hernandez says he looks swanky in the Dodger blue and white. Yeah, he looked better in that Braves navy and the red and the white though. So will Otani and Yamamoto, says Brian Hernandez. I don't doubt it. It'll be fun to see. I don't think Otani's headed back to Anaheim, that's for sure. Nice Jalen Ramsey right here. First game back, got a pick yesterday. I better quit talking about yesterday. I might give away some of the trivia questions there. And green, Terrell Suggs. All right, next box. We'll do a trivia question after this next box. All right, so this is blaster number 5. We're on box number 5. Try to pick up the pace a little bit and go even faster. Yeah, the offseason is going to be interesting. I'm not sure. I know who the big name is. I'm not sure who everybody else is, but I think there's some pretty decent free agents out there in baseball. As the baseball talk heats up with Mr. Hernandez there. As the Braves and Dodgers can't seem to get out of the first round for the last 2 years. Allstott says, I want all the Japanese players on the Dodgers. I'm not even familiar with Yamamoto. Jamar Gibbs. Next pack. Chris Johnson. Ooh, baby. And we just hit a honeycomb. Kyle Pitts. Nice hit there for Blaine. Very nice. All right, so we got our first honeycomb right there. That is good looking. Congrats to Blaine. Yes, sir. I'm sure we're going to have pretty good odds of getting a Genesis, too, with all these boxes as well. Hopefully we see at least one of those. Congrats. Good-looking card right there. We'll throw Kyle Pitts. Honeycomb right there in the middle. And keep going. Very nice. Very nice. Don't forget trivia question number 2 coming up after we complete this box. Josh Allen. Pickett with that one. How'd that pass QC? You see all those lines in there? Odell with the Ravens. Still 3-0. Texas, 7th inning. Doug Flutie with the Patriots. Forgot he even played for the Patriots. There are a couple more packs here in box number 5. Because everybody's audio and video seems to be working good. Nice Traylon Burks year 2 card. Epic performers there, Josh Allen. All right, last pack, box number 5. Trivia question on deck. He just won so Yamamoto just won the Japanese Cy Young MVP and Triple Crown for the 3rd straight year. Man, he's only 26. Man, how's that guy not over here already? Trevor Lawrence. I don't know. They make him compete dollar-wise with MLB these days. There's Sauce Gardner, nice green bang card, and we got Devin Witherspoon, Seahawks. All right, so that gets us through box number 5 and on to box number 6. But before that, let's do a trivia question. We're talking about Week 8 in the NFL. Basically yesterday. Here's our question. What receiver with his performance yesterday became the first player in NFL history to have 6 consecutive games with 125 or more yards receiving? Who was it? First player in NFL history. That's kind of crazy. That's a big number there, but 125 yards in 6 consecutive games. First person in NFL history to accomplish this. Did it yesterday. Game number 6. Yesterday with 125. Tyreek. Good guess. Tyreek is actually incorrect. It's hard to believe Tyreek hadn't done that. But it's not Tyreek. CD Lamb had a good game yesterday, but it's not CD Lamb. I think CD had about 130 or 120 yards yesterday, didn't he? Big day for the boys. Who was it? Wasn't Tyreek, wasn't CD Lamb. Who has had 6 games with 125 yards or more in a row? Wasn't Tyreek, wasn't CD Lamb. How about a Mapu right there? Patriots, and then a nice Devontae Adams silver. Brian Hernandez still talking about Yamamoto. A.J. Brown, says Connor. Connor, you are absolutely right. It is A.J. Brown. 6 straight games of 125 yards or more. Let me make a note right here. See, Connor is 2-0 now. Connor also gets this one right. And Connor, I'm just gonna be honest with you. I'm getting low on my prize cards for the Eagles. So I'm gonna have to go with defense right here. I got a blue Fletcher Cox press proof from Donruss 21 right here. Beast of a defensive lineman there, but that's our prize card. No A.J. Browns. I gotta get me some A.J. Browns in my little prize section here. There, Will Levis again, Traylon Burks, Brian Burns, Connor, and then we got that's a nice looking card there. A green Epic Performers there, Jamar Chase. Of course, the greens are your parallel in this box here. Still looking for some big rookies. And Connor says it's free. I can't complain about that. There's Kyle Pitts. Brian says he was tied with Pat Studstill and Calvin Johnson. Calvin Johnson, or Megatron, who I saw was on the sideline tonight as Detroit hosts Monday Night Football for like the first time in like 50 years or something like that, right? Maybe not 50 years, but it's been a long time. The Michigan celebs were out. I'm sure Eminem was there somewhere too, right? Bijan again. Looking for some Bijan color. Need some rookie color. Let's see. 3-0 after 7, says Ken. Ken likes that. Paris Johnson. I tell you what, those Diamondbacks are tough though, dude. Don't let them get going. Texas is tough too, though. Dallas Garcia is just having a monster postseason there. Devin A-Chain. Man, he was cooking before he got hurt, wasn't he? Gee whiz. All right, last pack. Box number 6. We still got 4 more blasters to go before we get into our megas. How about a little Dak Prescott? National Pride green there. Man, that's a good-looking card. That one's going to go to Ken. We're going to have to display that one, Ken. That's a great-looking card. Just stand up and walk out on me. I remember what show that song was from. That's my childhood right there. All right, so here we go. Next box. We got 4 more blasters to go, counting this one. Ken likes that. He says, nice. Box number 7. There we go. We are empty. Brian, still talking about the Japanese baseball players. Oh, is that the Sasaki high school phenom? Okay. I've seen video of him on social media. Yeah, he's the one that's coming over here to play college baseball, right? Or is he going straight pro? Was he going to Vandy or something like that, I believe, or was looking at going to Vandy? He says, pull me out a Roger Staubach color. I think we already have, hadn't we? Well, maybe not yet. I'm sure we will, though. Can't miss those. Calvin Hill. Vandy, yeah, Vandy is his favorite. I did hear that. So Jonathan Taylor. And Zeke. And Zeke with the Cowboys there. Instead of the Pats. Oh, he says base. Yeah, we've all seen his base so far on that. Ooh, see what I see? That looks like a Genesis, right? It's an Elevate card, but that looks like a Genesis, folks. If I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong. I probably just got everybody's hopes up for nothing. But I think that is a... Let's see. Yeah, it's green. That is a... Is that a Genesis? See what y'all gonna have to help me here. Kind of looks like a Genesis a little bit. Is the coloring a little different there? See the kind of colors that the Genesis have in it? I know I'm not sure right here, but we're gonna sleeve that up. It may just be a green. It's kind of tough to tell. Because I think they put the Elevate color, whatever team there are. You know what? I think it's just a green. We're gonna go with that. Sorry to get your hopes up there, but I think that's just a green. There we go, Kurt Warner. Next pack. So we got another one here. You can see Jamar Gibbs. Those Elevate cards are kind of cool looking though. 2 packs left in this box. Patrick Mahomes. Nice little hit there for Kenneth. Patrick Mahomes Mosaic, National Pride. All right, last pack here. Go through our base again. Kenny Pickett. Ozzie Smith. Epic Performer. All right. Box number 8. The time for another trivia question? Has it been 2 boxes? Tell you what, we'll do one after this. I can't remember. Ken says, nice, I'll take it. All right, here we go. Next pack. Ooh. Now we got a Genesis. Hello. And let's see somebody big on a Genesis one time here. So we got our Kid Reporter card here, and uh-oh. Could it be Anthony Richardson? How about Reggie Wayne Genesis right here? Indianapolis Colts. That's going to Brett. Nice hit there. So we have seen a Genesis and a honeycomb now. Man, those Genesis are nice. That is a good-looking card right there. Congrats to Brett. We haven't seen a single Anthony Richardson card, so that takes the sting off that a little bit with a nice Reggie Wayne Genesis. Let's do this. Let's move these bad boys out a little bit. Let's put the Genesis next to the Kyle Pitts honeycomb. Very nice. Nice hit, Brett, says Ken. All right, here we go. Congrats to Brett. I don't know if Brett's on the live or not. That's a nice hit. One of the better hits of the night. Randall Cunningham. Bang card. Next pack. Mac Jones. There's a C.J. Stroud. It is a base. Hopefully we see some color here soon. Chad Ryland, Alec Pierce. Next pack. Yeah, Billy White shoes. Quentin Johnston. I think he had a pretty good game last night, didn't he? Chargers looked good against the Bears. Oh, the poor Bears. I don't know if we got any Bears fans on here or not. We're going through a little rough patch right now. Nice Devontae Adams National Pride Mosaic. One more pack left. Waiting so long. So I didn't. Why is Adolis Garcia out of the game? Did he get hurt? Because I totally missed that. Tyree Wilson and the King, Derrick Henry. All right, so that gets us only 2 more blasters left before we get into our 10 megas. So let's go trivia time. Aroldis Chapman getting ready to come into the game. How'd you like to face that guy, especially if you're a left-handed hitter? All right, so here we go. Question number 3 about Week 8 in the NFL. Injured his oblique. Okay. All right, so here's our question. All right, so in what some are calling the worst NFL game of the season, the Giants and the Jets combined for 24 punts yesterday. The most in a game in 25 years, y'all. First, the Giants now for the season have the most punts of any NFL team with 46 punts on the season. So here's the question. So the Giants have punted more times than anybody else in the league, 46. What team has the least amount of punts on the season with just 23, exactly half the number that the New York Football Giants have? What team has only punted 23 times, a league best for an offense? Only punted 23 times on the whole season. What team are we talking about? So with the worst offense, Chiefs. Ken, you are absolutely right. And they had a terrible day yesterday, but they still have only punted 23 times. Ken got that one right. It is the Kansas City Chiefs. So let me write that down. All right, Ken. So we talked about the that awful game with the Jets and the Giants. We're going to do a little throwback card here. This is a 1991 Pro Set Lawrence Taylor. It's in really, really good shape. It is from the junk wax era, of course, but a nice Pro Set 1991. Lawrence Taylor, one of the best linebackers of all time. Pretty cool card in very good shape. So that one will go to Ken in honor of that really bad offense in New York. We got Josh Downs there for the Colts. Nice going there. Ken's first correct answer. Ken says, finally a winner. There's nice Ozzie Newsome right here. Former Alabama great right there. Says, nice, I'll take it. Jordy Nelson. Green Bay. Ken says, thanks, man. You're very welcome. All right, wrapping up our blasters here. Only 2 blasters left counting this one. Not too bad. We got a Genesis and we got a Honeycomb out of here. Jalen Hurts. The guy from the Brian Hernandez says, Lawrence Taylor, the guy from the Waterboy movie, right? We went to a fall festival last night at our church, speaking of the Waterboy. And there was actually somebody dressed up as the Waterboy in full uniform. And they had the Bobby Boucher Mud Dogs authentic jersey on. So funny. Well, wake her blank up. We're going to win tomorrow. That's the first line that came to my mind from the Waterboy. That's all I got. It's been too long since I've seen it. That was, what was the guy's name? That was the You Can Do It guy. Henry Hendon Hooker there. What's that guy's name? What's that actor's name? Little short guy that was on Saturday Night Live. Minka with a green there. Rob Schneider, maybe? Is it Rob Schneider? Good movie, though. Good movie. Hunter Renfro. I think my 19-year-old saw that for the first time pretty recently and still got a really good laugh out of it. All right. I looked up and I see a Diamondbacks double from Geraldus Chapman. No outs and a double there. I see Ken's concerned because Chapman's in the game. Because Chapman has not been very good lately. Pray for the Rangers there. Look at the guys behind home plate with the muscle shirts on. They're trying to compete with the guys that were dressed as bananas in Arlington. All right. Last blaster of the night. It is all megas. Joe Montana. Line from Waterboy there. Mike Allstott is our Mosaic there. Yeah, Garcia left the game with the oblique issue. Man, that's not good. There's Sean Clifford. Javon Curse, Tennessee Titans. I said Joe Montana. Or Joe Montana. Bullpen's getting loose now for the C.J. Stroud debut. Man, I tell you what, it is hard to hit a Mosaic or a silver in one of these rookies. Saquon, A.J. Dillon. Definitely spread these things out. Should help with the value. Yes, Brian Hernandez. That's another great line from the movie there. And I like them too. Oh, another hit. Run scores. It's 3-1. They got to get Chapman out of there. Give him the hook. Boomer. That's your favorite line. Oh, man. Josh Jacobs. There's A-Chain again. Dodson, Reed, and Justin Fields. All right, so that gets our blasters tonight. We are done. We're halfway home. We're going into our first mega box here with the yellow refractors. Are they gold? Or they call them gold. Let's see. Yeah, reactive yellow. This is what we're going to get here. All right, so hopefully we get some better hits out of the megas. Let's do another trivia question. Trivia question number 4, week 8 in the NFL as Corbin Carroll gets up to bat with a runner on first and nobody out. All right, so here's our question. So we talked about this earlier, but tough game for the Chiefs without Taylor Swift in the stands yesterday. Patrick Mahomes and the Swifties lost to the Denver Broncos, and he was held to under 250 yards passing and 0 touchdowns. So the question is, when is the last the last game he didn't throw a touchdown pass in was in 2021 against what team? The last time Patrick Mahomes didn't have a touchdown pass in a game he started was in 2021 against who? It happened yesterday. Who did it happen against in 2021? Mahomes hadn't gone a game without a touchdown pass since 2021 that he's started. What Patriots is incorrect? Who was it against in 2021 where Patrick Mahomes didn't have a touchdown pass? Love these yellows, man. They are bright and attractive there. Julio Jones. Next pack. See, Brian Hernandez says Denver, and it is absolutely right. It's kind of a trick question, right? So it was Denver again. Brian Hernandez gets that one right. They actually, even though he didn't throw a touchdown pass in the 2021 game, the Broncos, I'm sorry, the Chiefs still won that game in 2021, though, 22-9. They lost yesterday, what? Like 24-9 or something like that. All right, so Denver. So Brian Hernandez, I've got you a Jerry Jeudy Mosaic Prism right there from Mosaic last year. Little Jerry Jeudy card, so that one will go to Brian Hernandez. He gets that one right. Let me make a note there. Very nice. And we'll keep going. Got Halloween tomorrow, guys. Anybody dressing up? Denver, Dallas, Tennessee, Tampa Bay actually in 2021. Okay, so the last game, though, in 2020, dang, he had a lot of games without a touchdown pass in 2021, but the last one was Denver. If you go in game order there. It's like Carroll's got a 2-2 count on Chapman, runner on first base, and Corbin Carroll's a good-looking player, man. Terrell Davis, yellow. Jerome Bettis, yellow. And the pitch. And Carroll fouls it off. Brian Dawkins. Big spot right here for the Diamondbacks. I'm sure the crowd has awoken. Tank Dell having a pretty good rookie season. Charbonnet. I tell you whose cards you're not seeing. He's probably not in a lot of these products. Is the Rams rookie receiver that's just killing it. His last batter to face, says Ken. Ooh, struck him out. Froze him on an off-speed pitch. Little curveball there. Jalen Hurts, that's a good-looking card. And Breece Hall. Breece Hall had a good game yesterday. Yeah, nasty pitch from Chapman right there. Buckled his knees. So he comes in, gives up a double, a single, and he strikes out Carroll, one of the better hitters for the Diamondbacks. Nice Derrick Henry gold right there. Or I keep saying gold, but it's yellow. All right, last pack of our first Mega. We're about due to put something up here on the board, aren't we? Tony Pollard. Ooh, how about a nice Will Levis right here? Finally, we see a quarterback Mosaic or Prism. We got a nice Will Levis. Double play, says Brian Hernandez. Ooh, and a double play right after they got Carroll. So he gets out of it with just one run. Nice hit right there. We had the True Silver Bryce Young early on. Now we got the, the hot dude right here, Will Levis. I thought he should have been a first-round guy. What about y'all? I forget what the reasons were why he dropped to a second round, where he had the hot girl sitting in his lap waiting to get drafted there. But yeah, Will Levis, good looking day yesterday. Austin Eckler, ooh, that's a nice color match with the yellow in the jerseys right there. That's a good looking card there for the Chargers, and then a Mike Williams behind that. Says it was super close at first. Are they going to review it? It looks like they went to commercial, didn't they? All right, so here we go. Next Mega. Nine more boxes to go, folks. Everybody awake? There we go. 40 cards per pack in these Megas. Brian Hernandez says, Will Levis comes across as a little cocky. He loves his arm. He loves the gun show, which I hated. The sleeveless shirts are not a good look. Yeah, he's not wearing the undershirt. I'll tell you what, if I had arms like that, I would be tempted not to wear them either. That Joker, he is ripped. How about a little JSN action right here? That's a good-looking card there for Seattle. I'm going to put that one in a sleeve and top loader and put it on display here. It's going to Noah. Very nice. Nice little hit for Noah. Put that right there. Next pack. Woolen. I'm reading Brian Hernandez's post right here from Colin Cowherd. Man, who cares, like, what... They don't look like that. Huh. Okay. Turn off showing the biceps. Quarterbacks, go look at the history of them. They don't look like that. They're more lean, right? Kind of the Brady look. You know, Peyton Manning definitely wasn't that kind of muscular. Jalen Hurts, I'll tell you who is. Jalen Hurts is. DK Met, nobody's muscular as that guy right there, man. He is a specimen. I guess maybe A.J. Brown as well. Will Levis loves Will Levis. Maybe so. Clayton Tune might get the start. I saw this Sunday if Mr. Murray's not ready to come back. Nice Zay Flowers right here. True silver. A couple nice Zay Flowers now for Baltimore. That is nice and clean right there too, man. That looks good. I don't see anything on that. Sleeve that up real quick. DK Metcalf. Yeah. I tell you what, A.J. Brown is no joke either. It's not going to absolutely ripped. Yeah, Aaron Donald's like the Incredible Hulk, though. He's got the mass, too, there. Reggie Wayne. See, Evan Carter's up now for the Rangers. Kid's a stud. I got Trenton Simpson there, Ravens. A little Mac Jones. A little yellow American pride there. Mac's cards have taken a hit a little bit in the last, I would say, pretty much the whole season. It's a little unfair for Mac. He doesn't have much around him. Keenan Allen. Got way too many Mac Jones rookie cards. I'll tell you that. Get too attached to the Alabama quarterbacks there. Isaac Pacheco. Ken says, my favorite Ranger, Evan Carter. All right. Let's do another trivia question. We got 8 more boxes to go. Next trivia question. We're talking about Week 8 in the NFL. So here is our next question. The Cowboys corner, Deron Bland, got his 3rd pick 6 of the season yesterday, which is a Cowboys franchise record now. So we talked about cornerbacks with pick 6s. Let's talk about quarterbacks throwing pick 6s. What quarterback holds the single season record for thrown pick 6s in a season with 7? Who holds the all-time record for most pick 6s thrown by a quarterback with 7? Happened just a few years ago. Matt Schaub says, Eric, incorrect. Favre, incorrect. 7 is the record for one season thrown by one quarterback. Who was it? Not that many years ago, actually. Wasn't Favre. Ooh. Another nice silver Levis right here. Wentz is incorrect. Hadn't seen the correct answer yet. Good timing on the Will Levis True Silver right here for Josh. Very nice. Look at the guns there, Brian Hernandez. Aren't you jealous? They look toned down. They looked a little out there yesterday. A little toned down in the picture there. Winston is correct. Brian Hernandez says Jameis. Good old Jameis Winston threw 7 pick sixes in 2019. I think he threw a whole lot more interceptions that year as well, but 7 of them were pick sixes. That's going to be a tough record to break right there. It's a record you don't want to have, folks. All right, we'll put the gun show there. Will Levis right there. Brian Hernandez with his second correct answer. Not necessarily known as a trivia man. All right, let me get your prize card. How about a really cool Cowboys throwback card right here? How about Coach Prime right here? Pinnacle 1996. Talk about guys with pick sixes. You can see him. He caught that one too. Whoever that is, 88 right there. Buddy, you don't have the ball. He's looking for it, but Deion's got it. Cool card right there. Deion Sanders Pinnacle 1996. It's a cool looking card. Got the little foil with a Deion Sanders at the bottom, but that one will go to Brian Hernandez. As we're talking Cowboys in that trivia question, Denzel Ward. Love me some OG primetime, says Brian Hernandez. A little Deion action. Yeah, there was I know at the beginning of the season, there was an emergence in his pricing on his football, baseball rookie cards and things like that. Charlie Jones, of course, it was the junk wax era, so you can only do so much with those 80s and 90s cards, unfortunately. I've got one of those really cool I need a Deion Braves jersey, says Brian Hernandez. I've got one of those cards where he's like stealing a base, and it's like part of the card he's in a Braves jersey, and part of it he is in a Falcons jersey. That's really cool. From my child collection there. Najee Harris. All right. We need to see some Anthony Richardson and C.J. Stroud, don't we? Good grief. Ken says, trade you the Lawrence Taylor for the Deion. There's Hendon Hooker. I'm not sure when Hendon's going to get on the field, but we'll sleeve that up there. Tyreek. All right, we'll sleeve that up here. We'll Hendon Hooker. I think he was a second-round guy, wasn't he? For the Lions. Brian says, let me think about it. Well, Drake London True Silver. There for the Falcons. Justin Fields. Yellow. Next pack. Nice Jamar Chase. Yellow. American Pride. Doug Flutie. Yellow. Another Devontae Smith. All right. Another mega right here as we're blowing and going. Get you guys hopefully in the bed and for your bedtime here. Some of you guys on the East Coast, I know it's getting kind of late for you. Next box. And we'll do another trivia question after this pack as well. Got a True Silver there, Jalen Waddle. Very nice. Good looking card there. The silver Jalen Waddle back there. We got a nice gold Kenny Pickett. Nick Chubb, a guy that Cleveland wishes they still had this year. that gruesome injury that he had. Amari Cooper. What's the Lions score? Anybody have that? Will Anderson Jr. right here. It's not bad. Justin Jefferson. Will Anderson Jr. was the 3rd overall pick there for the Texans. Sleeve that up. Evan Carter. I don't have any Evan Carter cards, Ken. I sure don't. What year is his Bowman first? Jimmy G. And not any Bijan color as well, have we? Or silvers or anything like that as well. It's like Lowe got a blowout in his pants, didn't he? Brian Robinson, yellow, Sky Moore, Joey B. '2020 is a good year for Bowman. Not sure if he was a Bowman Chrome guy or regular Bowman, but you have Michael Harris, nice Quentin Johnson, true silver right here. Let's sleeve that up. He had a good night last night too, didn't he? TCU rookie, catching passes from Herbie last night. Who else was in 2020? You had some big guys that were in 2020. I think those boxes have gone up drastically. Let's throw the Quentin Johnson right there. And there's a Bowman draft. Okay, so he was Bowman draft guy in 2020. It's hard to keep up with that. Man, I got some Bowman I need to break too. 2023 Bowman. I got some HTA boxes. Let's see. I need more time, y'all. Not on this break, but just to break in general there. Jair Brown. All right, time for another trivia question. We've got 6 megas left. Another week 8 trivia question. Here we go. Sky high prices, says Ken, on those 2020 Bowman. I'm sure they are. All right, so week 8. Here we go. So through 8 weeks this season, there is only one team that has been outgained in offensive yards in every single game this season. There's only one team that has been outgained by their opponent offensively in every single game this year, and yet somehow they have a winning record. What team has been outgained by their opponents in every single game this year, including yesterday? And somehow this team still has a winning record. I see your trade. So Ken and Brian, they're going to trade the LT and the Dion. So I'll make sure that swap those up for you guys as well. What team? There's only one team in the NFL. Falcons is a good guess, but it's incorrect. Nice Isaiah Pacheco, true silver. Champ Bailey. Crazy stat, man. Texans is incorrect as well. This team has been outgained in every stinking game they've played this year, but yet they have a winning record. Okay? They do have a winning record this year. Kind of a head scratcher right here. Tampa Bay incorrect. Pittsburgh, Eric says Pittsburgh, and you are absolutely right. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers. They're 4-3 on the season, and they have been outgained in yards in every single game this year. That's crazy. They're 4-3, but it is Pittsburgh. So Eric, you get that one right. That's a fun trivia question right there. That's one you don't see every day. As Brian says, Raiders. So it was Pittsburgh. So I've got you a Thunder Lane green mosaic from last year's mosaic, Najee Harris. For Eric, getting that one right. But that's so not much offense. All right, and I'm going to make a note here. So the Dion's going to go to Ken. And the Taylor is going to go to Brian Hernandez. Got it. We'll trade there on the prize cards. I like it. We're not giving away PSA 10s or anything, but we glad that there's an interest. Bottom of the ninth. Ken's keeping us up to date. Rangers got to get 3 outs to go up 2-1. Coming back after that beatdown from game 2 very nicely. Daniel Jones, Woolen, Thurman Thomas, Chris Carter. And so far, not much action in the Megas. Nice Will Levis, True Silver. Nice Quentin Johnson, True Silver. There's Malik Willis, Riley Moss, the Quentin Johnston card right there. There's a Tua. Sleeve up the Quentin Johnston. The Chargers. The TCU guy. That one's going to go to Ken. I'll throw that back there. 2 more packs left. Jason Kelsey there. True Silver, Myles Garrett. Brian says, I like the Mike Johnston color match. Yeah, that's a good-looking card. Yeah, you get some good-looking looks with these yellow refractors or prisms, I should say. Marvin Mims, Cam Jordan. All right. On to Mega number 6. Yeah, Mega number 6 right here. All right, so here we go. Bottom 9. Rangers got to get 3 outs, folks. It's like their closers 3 for 4 in saves in the postseason. Here we go. No Herbert or Mahomes. Yeah, not much. Still missing a lot of people. Stetson Bennett. And what's this deal, man? Where in the world is he? Is he still MIA? That's really disappointing. Nice Najigba. Jackson Smith, Najigba there. Khalil Mack. And there's your Herbert right there. Not exactly what we're looking for, right? Brian Hernandez looking for Christian Gonzalez. Another one of those guys that was looking so good and then got hurt. That's a cool Mike Williams card. Marvin Mims, Justin Fields, yellow. Another trivia question coming up after we finish this box. Davis Mills. Hadn't seen. Oh, we got a. Looks like we got an auto. Finally got an auto. We're going to move that auto to the back right there. Emmanuel Forbes. Oh, baby, here we go. It's a good-looking pack right here. We got an autograph. And we've got our first non-base CJ Stroud right here. So let's sleeve this up. Finally. Something for David here for CJ Stroud. Bennett is still living off the Georgia success. Now, but didn't he, I mean... Is he on the active roster now? Because I know didn't they take him off and he was having some issues. Yeah, it sounds like he hadn't grown up a little bit, but kind of disappointing there. Wish him the best. Dalvin Cook. All right, so yeah, here we go. Let's do this. All right. So here is our autograph. I know a lot of times the autographs in retail are not that exciting. We got an offensive lineman. We got a big Green Bay Packer right there. They threw in retail. Tony Mandarich. Green Bay Packers there with the Scripps card. The retail auto right here. So I thought Bennett could be one of those Brock Purdy type guys eventually. Got one out for the Diamondbacks. There we go. Is he like is he a current player? Or is he like a vet? I have a retired player. I have no idea. But we did get a C.J. Stroud yellow right there, so that's good. Bennett isn't on the active roster. It says nice Packers late addition there. Oh, yeah, that's right. You did add the Packers there. Josh Jacobs, true silver. Good-looking card. We'll sleeve that up. DK, Damian Pierce, and Aaron Rodgers. 2 more packs left. We'll do another trivia question after this box. C.J. Stroud, another debut. It is base. Will Rogers base. Tyree Wilson, yellow. Jamison Williams. Is he back yet? Is he playing tonight? Or is he still ineligible? Chad Johnson. Okay. Last pack. We got 4 boxes left after this. Second overall pick in 1989. Okay, Brian Hernandez giving me the lowdown on Mandarich there. So it is a retired player. Garrett Williams, Deshaun Watson. All right. So that gets us down to the last 4 boxes of the night. So let's do another trivia question. Here we go. Question number 7. Week 8. What team yesterday became the first team with a defensive touchdown, a block punt, and a safety in the first half of a game since 2007 when the Lions did it? What team yesterday became the first team to have a defensive touchdown, a block punt, and a safety all in the first half of football? The first team to do it since the 2007 Detroit Lions. What team yesterday did all this in the first half? Cowboys, says Connor. You are absolutely right. How about them? You just edged Ken coming in there also with the correct answer of Cowboys. Brian Hernandez says Cowboys. Cowboys had a big first half yesterday. So Connor was the first one to say Cowboys. Let me make a note right here. Connor gets that one right. So we're gonna go old school Cowboys again for Connor right here. I got a little 2023 select draft. Emmitt Smith, and it is a red. It is numbered for the Cowboys. Great there. 72 out of 149 on there. So Connor's came first on there. Somebody says tie. Ken says tie, but Connor's came through first. So Connor's going to get the numbered Emmitt Smith Florida Gators card right there. 72 out of 149. Nice going there. Connor has got his 3rd correct answer tonight. He's killing it. All right, let's see if we can summon up some magic right here. Tim Tebow. That's a Tim Tebow sighting for the Denver Broncos. Warren Sapp. And we got a final in the desert. The Rangers are up 2-1 now. There's C.J. Stroud base. And another Julio Jones refractor. Tyreek touchdown masters. Coming down the home stretch, just 4 boxes left. Thank you guys for hanging with me. I know this is a very long one. Like I said, I'm going to try to get another. There's a Christian Gonzalez right there for you, Brian Hernandez, what you were looking for. Another Jalen Waddle, National Pride. Brian Hernandez says, I love we just all knew the right answers. Here's your Christian Gonzalez. He's not in uniform there. A little hello win column. Yeah, you guys were all over that one. We only got one more trivia question left, by the way. We'll do that in just a little bit. Oh, Patrick Mahomes yellow right there. It looks good. That's very nice. We got a Jamal Adams. How about a true silver? Maurice Jones-Drew. It's a name you hadn't heard in a long time. And the Mahomes, we'll throw a sleeve on that. Still undefeated on the road, says Ken. Are they really? That's true. They have not lost a road game in the whole postseason, have they? They beat going back to the Orioles, which seems like so long ago, doesn't it? Adam Thielen, Vince Young. Man, still looking for some of these quarterbacks. They are few and far between in your color. Dallas Goddard. 9-0 away from home. That is unreal. Tucker Kraft. Big tight end right there. Rashee Rice. Rookie for Kansas City. I think he had a decent game yesterday. If anybody had a decent game there. All right. 3 megas left. We only got 3 left. We'll do our last trivia question after this box. Maybe we can get another Genesis or another Honeycomb. Or how about a micro mosaics that are pretty cool that they have this year. Connor says, as a Rangers fan, I can definitely say today was a great day. I'm sure it was. Brown says, I feel a G-Con auto coming up. That would be pretty, or C-Con, I should say. Christian Gonzalez, that would be pretty nice. Definitely be better than an offensive lineman, right? T. Higgins, Kirk Cousins. Oh, man. Kirk Cousins, torn Achilles yesterday. Heartbreaking. Having a great year. Was the best thing about the Minnesota Vikings, really, wasn't he, so far this season? Heard they took it hard, too. Team very emotional in the locker room when they heard that Cousins has torn his Achilles and would be out for the year. Just a beloved guy, great leader. There's a Amon-Ra St. Brown. And next pack. Derek Hall. Nice Dorian Thompson-Robinson right there for Cleveland. CD Lamb, elevate. 600 cards in this break. That's all. We got true silver coming up of somebody. There's another Stroud NFL debut. Debo. And nice little silver Aiden Hutchinson right there. Tell you what, the silvers are nice and clean. Let's see, Alvin Kamara. Thunder Lane, and then we got our Aiden Hutchinson card there. What's the score? I need to switch it over to the football game, don't I? Last pack. Box number 8 of our Megas. And then we're down to our last 2 boxes. One more trivia question to go. Dallas Clark. Richard Sherman. Man, rough box there. Rough box. All right, 2 more left. Let's do our last trivia question. No case in Megas would be sad. I agree, Connor. I definitely agree. All right, so here we go. Last trivia question of the night. So with their win yesterday, this team went 5-0 in October, marking the first time in franchise history that they've won 5 games in a single month. What team are we talking about? Went 5-0 in the month of October. First time in franchise history they've won 5 games in a single month, in a calendar month. You gotta have some help for it to get 5 games in a month by the calendar. I'm not going to say anything. There may be a hint right there. Jags. Brian Hernandez, first guy. There's a nice Staubach refractor there for Ken, who was looking for that. Brian Hernandez, Jags it is. Nice Kyler Murray there. All right, so it was the Jags. So I've got Brian Hernandez, last prize card of the night. I've got a turbocharged from Trevor Lawrence's rookie year in Select there, 2021. Panini Select. So that one of Brian Hernandez. 3 trivia correct answers tonight. I think that's going to be a record for you. But you get the T-Law. Nice going there. All right, two more boxes to go. Ken likes the Staubach. All right, let's see something nice. Brian Branch, Archie Manning. Man, these megas have been rough. Super rough. John Mechie. I think they used the same picture as his rookie year for John Mechie. Brian says, I'm cracked. 3 answers correct. This is your Super Bowl, man. You're going to be talking about this at work tomorrow. Scary Terry there. A.J. Terrell. Brian Hernandez. I think Connor also had 3 correct answers tonight. So 2 guys with 3 answers correct tonight, if I'm not mistaken. To go back and look at the official stats. There, Mapu, Crosby. Man. 2 packs left. And then only 1 more mega to go after this, folks. Appreciate everybody hanging out. Rand Tarkenton, he's one of the guys that threw 4 touchdowns in his NFL debut like Levis. Javonte Williams, nice elevate Patrick Mahomes. Lions 26-14. What are they in the 3rd quarter, 4th quarter? Dorian Thompson-Robinson. There's a nice Bijan right there. It is a debut. But there's our first Bijan Robinson color. Need to have only 1 winner per player, says Ken. There we go. There's a Bijan Robinson. Finally, some kind of color for a Bijan Robinson card. And then we got Paul Cross, Justin Jefferson. All right, last box of the night, folks. This is it. Like I said, thanks for hanging out, as always. Had a lot of fun with you guys. And for you first-timers, make sure you DM me your address. This is going in my scrapbook, says Brian Hernandez. A big night here. Just save the highlights, right? Just take a screen recording of your correct answers and create like a montage set to music. All right, here we go. Last box of the night. Good luck to everybody. Hope we hit something decent in this last. We'll run through the hits. Appreciate you guys as always. Alan Lazard, Garrett Wilson, McCaffrey. Next pack. This is going in my scrapbook. Quentin Johnston. Nice Herbert. We'll sleeve those up a little bit later. Next pack. All card ship, by the way. Thurman Thomas, True Silver, Hines Ward, J.C. Horn, Trevor Lawrence, Elevate. 3 packs left on the night. We'll run through the hits, and we will get out of here. I'm a little hungry here. I don't need to eat this late at night, but I'm starting to get hungry. There's Jalen Ramsey. 2 packs left. Come on. How about a nice quarterback? Silver something. Davis Mills, wrong Houston Texans quarterback there. Touchdown Masters. All right, 1 pack to go here. This, I think this is my best night. I think my best night was a baseball break. I got 4 out of 5, I think. Yeah, I think I remember that. Nice Bryce gold right there. Not gold, but yellow. We'll sleeve that up. I know nobody's got the Carolina and Thunder Lane. And we'll finish it out with a Bryce Young yellow on the NFL debut card. All right, so we'll run through the hits right quick, and we will be out of here. Appreciate you guys as always. Like I said, first-timers, DM me your address, and we'll get these cards out to you safe and sound here. So let's run through some of our hits. And we can't forget the one auto that we pulled out of here, right? It was Tony Mandarich. Packers, a little 80s action there. Will Levis, Mosaic. We had the yellow debut there, Bryce Young, that we just pulled. We had Quentin Johnson yellow, Jalen Waddle, green National Pride from earlier. We had a, this says, Ken says, thanks, Joey. Man, thanks, Ken. Appreciate you, buddy. We had a yellow C.J. Stroud Mosaic. We had a true silver Zay Flowers. Nice and clean there. We had the Dak Green National Pride. We'll wait for those a little bit. We had a Jackson Smith Najigba yellow debut card. We had a Bijan yellow debut. We had a true silver Jalen Waddle, Devontae Smith that I thought that's just a green right there. It is not a Genesis. And then a Quentin Johnston true silver debut. Had a Zay Flowers green Mosaic. How about the Will Levis, the man of the hour right here, red hot Will Levis off 4 touchdowns yesterday. The true silver. And in the very first pack, we also pulled a true silver Bryce Young right there. Very nice. Nice and clean looking right there. And then we can't forget we had a honeycomb case hit, and we had a Genesis. We had a Reggie Wayne Genesis and a Kyle Pitts honeycomb, and that will take us out of here, folks. As always, appreciate you. God bless you guys. Hope to see you on the next one. Good night. If I can turn off my